do, people of the internet? You know where you are, you know where you've come, you know where the good stuff is. It's Bad Stupids, poetry podcasting rhyme. Every episode is based on an episode of Game of Thrones, and we're halfway through already, people. It's number 5, and what a lot to talk about. But I'll tell you what, I want to talk about something else first, because I'll tell you what, my friends, my views have gone through the roof this week, and I've got 2 proper fans, actual fans, people who praise me on Facebook, 2 of them, and I'm going to, all my followers, I'm going to call them the Bardots, like Bridget Bardot, but it's bad stupid in it, so Bardots, and I must give them proper mention. It's Julie Pickle from Game of Fans Facebook page, and Leah Luyando from Game of Thrones the Fans Facebook page. Don't mix them up. But I'll tell you what, girls, this one's for you. A break from the wall for Sansa Stark. Meets Littlefinger for a heart to heart. You know you did me a bad turn. Watches the brothel creeper squirm. Girl like Iron now has vision, but girl like Waif is on a mission to beat her till she's black and blue. I'm bored of this story. How about you? As our interest starts to fail, off to the theatre, there's with Nail. A comedy on season 1 times, and they're doing it all in rhymes. Who would think up that old flannel? Have they seen my YouTube channel? Will she poison the right bears and do cockwarts last 7 years? Bran with Peter Pan's lost boys. Will he learn why Hodor makes that noise? But first he sees back in the past what Leaf did with a dragon glass. They made men into walkers white, but now it is their kryptonite. Now to a land that's always bleak, at Pikeport with Yara and Reek. The Iron Island needs a queen. This Iron Lady is so keen, but Uncle Euron doesn't think so. Crowds say yes, but he says no. Yes, I killed my brother dead, dropped him right up on his head. Go and build 1,000 boats, Theon and Yara, get your coats. I'll pull Daenerys, it won't take long, then leads them in a football song. They baptise him until he's drowned. He rises with a gurgling sound. With a ring of twigs they crown him king. It would make a paper hat look bling. Let's go and kill my relatives. No, they fled with the ships, you divs. Daenerys and Jorah's so awkward. She never knew she had it good. While she's thinking of matching bedding, Jorah shows how his eczema's spreading. I'll leave you now, I will not meddle. I'm off to turn into a pebble. No, you won't, I do decree. Go off and find the remedy. The Andal smiles, but he's got it rough. Walks on cocks takes long enough. Our favourite dwarf and his crew are trying to think what they should do. Whilst the queen's away, they will rebrand her with cut price dime store Melisandre. Varys does not trust the gods, prefers to set himself his odds. But this new witch disturbs his temper, knows all about his missing member. Spider's feeling out of sorts, but at least he's not got any warts. Back in the cave, Bran grabs the tree. Cats get killed by curiosity. Walks off to an army of white. They say see him in plain sight. Blue Freddy Krueger grabs his arm. A GPS that'll only bring harm. At the wall, they're playing Risk, warring words and clenching fists. They're off to make their army better. Sansa gives Jon a Christmas sweater. Tormund makes his feelings clear. Grins at Brienne from ear to ear. Bran walks back to Winterfell. Minga's gone with him as well. Out of the cave comes little Mera. Sees that the zombies have drawn nearer. She goes to wake the little lord. Need to leave and move abroad. A magic flame is lit by Leaf. Stops the grunts but not the chief. Ever get that sinking feeling? Zombies are coming through your ceiling. One by one the goodies fall. Ming, the children, dog and all. Leaf buys time for the last ones. Does a Vasquez in aliens. They make it out into the cold. One of them will not get old. Mera drags Bran in the snow. One remains to let them go. In the great game, lives are spent, but this was the one true innocent. The greatest doorman in the lands is ripped to shreds by zombie hands. At least his words, before the off, weren't for God's sake, stop that cough. Do you get it? Because it's like hold the door. For God's sake, let's stop that cough. Fuck off. See you next week.